Hi Capricorn, this is Foxy. This is my old girl. It is pretty chilly out there today. I'm here in Canada. Let me know where you're at, where you're watching this from. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. I'm using 3 different decks today. Okay, so let's go. Let's get started here. Spirit, can I have one oracle card from this deck for Capricorn? One oracle message for Capricorn, please. Okay, Capricorn, your first message is truth from the goddess Mat. Number 31. And then let me pull this over here a little bit. Can I please have another oracle card for Capricorn? Another oracle card for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Then you have number 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. It came out reversed. So when a card comes out reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? And then with this deck, I'm going to pull 10 cards and do a Celtic cross spread. Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Capricorn for a Celtic cross spread? Okay, so first card, 9 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords reversed, Page of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Tower reversed. Okay, so people can show up in your readings, knights, queens, kings, pages. They don't have to represent other people. A spirit, they can represent you or a situation in your life. So let's start with your first card. You got the 9 of Swords reversed. So extra protection from Spirit when it comes out reversed. The 9 of Swords is represented by Gemini. So this card reverse is talking about, this has a few different meanings, okay? So I'll give you all the meanings of this card reversed. For some of you, you're in recovery. You're recovering from something. This card is telling you to have hope. You're learning to cope. You're facing life. You're finding help. You're reaching out. This is a card of despair, secrets, shame, guilt, inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, mental health issues. The 9 of Swords reversed shows intense mental anguish. It's time to examine belief systems that no longer apply to your life and that are standing in the way of your progress. You are suffering because you refuse to face the cause of your problems. Honesty is called for if you are to resolve the situation. Truth. Your oracle message is truth, but we'll get to that. This card could suggest the possibility of full-blown insomnia or the use and perhaps abuse of sleep-inducing drugs. Okay. So there's a lot to go with this card. Spirit is saying, release the worries, okay? When this card comes out, the Nine of Swords reversed, your situation is getting better. It's improving now. There's light at the end of the tunnel, okay? This card represents a lessening of a situation, okay? So it's getting better. Release your fears, okay? Have hope. You are recovering. If you're struggling, Spirit is saying reach out, find help, okay? Even if you have to journal, write it down, find someone that you can talk to. Let's keep going. Your second card is what's challenging you or your situation, and you have the Queen of Cups. This can be male or female in a general reading. The Queen of Cups is a card of Cancer, is represented by Cancer in the zodiac, okay? The Queen of Cups, so this is either you, Capricorn, or someone in your life, but it's in your challenge position for some reason. The Queen of Cups is a healer, is intuitive, kind, warm, compassionate, imaginative, is in flow, sensitive, peace-loving, could be a counselor, is very supportive, emotionally stable. So this is a card of sensitivity, imagination, intuition, creativity, and love. This queen can represent a loving partner or friend, a caring individual with high emotional intelligence. Supporting others comes naturally to her. As a situation, you are led by your heart rather than your head. The message of the card overall is to act with compassion, show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies at play. The only issue is a need to stand by your boundaries so you don't give too much. Okay, the message with this card is, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. The Queen of Cups. But again, it's in your challenge position for some reason, but we'll get to that. The Queen of Cups can represent any kindly woman in your life, a wife or the woman you love. But again, it can be male or female in a general reading. She is creative, perhaps an artist with visionary tendencies. Her psychic ability is highly developed and tends to be accurate. However, she tempers her intuitive nature with mature judgment. If she represents you, Capricorn, these qualities apply, although they may still be undeveloped. If this queen doesn't represent a person, she describes the situation she describes may concern a creative endeavor, a relationship, or circumstances with a positive tone. Queen of Cups. This queen likes to make a pleasant place for people to gather and wants everyone to be comfortable and happy. She is very sensitive to others' feelings and often knows when something is wrong before they do. She usually knows just what can help the problem too. She can be quiet and shy, but once engaged in a conversation, she is a good and caring listener. She is kind, gentle, and nurturing. As a lover of the arts, although perhaps not an artist herself, she encourages the skills and talents of others. Her psychic abilities can be very strong. She can be moody, depressed, or overly introverted. Very artistic and intuitive, loving, helpful. Okay, so then your third card is the Knight of Swords reversed. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This is Gemini energy again. So the Knight of Swords reversed, your foundation card, represents someone who feels restless, is unfocused, impulsive, burnout, aggressive, vicious, rude, has no direction, is arrogant, unpredictable. The Knight of Swords reversed, male or female in a general reading. This knight loses his aggressiveness and becomes passive about a situation that requires action. He suggests you are delaying doing what is necessary, perhaps neglecting necessary grunt work or communication. Unfortunately, there could be serious repercussions from avoiding this work. And if this card is not a person, it can indicate that you are mentally closed off from a situation that desperately needs attention, thereby creating bad feeling and opposition. This knight can be a braggart or even a liar. He will tell stories to bolster his own self-esteem and to gain the respect of others. He lacks compassion and takes pleasure in verbally embarrassing people. Knight of Swords reversed. But Spirit, because it came out reversed, Spirit is working with you, helping you with this person, this situation, okay? The Knight of Swords is a troublemaker and deceitful, very argumentative. He can be violent too, because you have the Tower card. And when the Tower card comes out with the reversed Knight of Swords, it could represent a violent person. So just a heads up with that. Your fourth card is the Page of Cups reversed. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation, male or female in a general reading. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This card represents someone who is overly sensitive, whose feelings get hurt at a drop of a hat, or a very moody person who has no appropriate outlet for those strong feelings. Okay? This card talks about emotional vulnerability, emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment. There's an imbalance of emotions. The Page of Cups reversed is doubting their intuition, neglecting their inner child. This is a card of escapism and creative blocks. So the page reversed shows a fishy situation, something you should look at carefully. If this card represents a person, deceit may be involved, flattery for gain, or secrecy in matters of the heart. Someone may be trying to seduce you, and you are blinded to the falseness of their intentions, or you may be playing the role of the seducer, toying with someone's emotions. If so, take care. You might get yourself hurt, okay? So take whatever resonates, leave the rest. Make sure you're not doubting your intuition. Make sure your emotions are balanced, okay? Make sure you're not neglecting your inner child. The Page of Cups reversed represents an overly emotional youngster. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen next in your life coming up soon, is the Ten of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords is represented by Gemini. A lot of Gemini energy in your reading today. So the Ten of Swords reversed. So this card is about recovery again. You're recovering from something for sure, Capricorn. It could represent resisting an inevitable end. Things can't get worse. It can only go upwards from here. This is an inevitable ending. You're healing. You're in survival. You're making improvements. This is a card of regeneration, despair, relapse. Okay. But remember, they said have hope. Okay. You've learned the lessons. The Ten of Swords reversed indicates that you are holding back, reluctant to take the necessary steps to move in into a new cycle. You are delaying actions or deceiving yourself about a situation. You may be making excuses for yourself or someone else to maintain the status quo, but you're only prolonging your agony. Spirit's saying you need to make a choice. Even if it's the wrong one, you got to do something. You got to switch up the energy. This card indicates that although the situation is over, you refuse to accept that fact and are continuing to fight and cause yourself more pain than necessary. Ten of Swords reversed. Recovery from illness. Negative thinking must change. Change your attitude. It's holding you back, Spirit is saying. Okay. And then your sixth card is the Five of Cups reversed. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. This is Scorpio energy. So reverse, this card is saying this is a card of acceptance, moving on, finding peace, seeing the positives, contentment, personal setbacks. This is a card of self-forgiveness. Spirit is saying forgive yourself. You're in a state of indecision. You're refusing to make up your mind about something or to face the facts. Just because there have been past losses doesn't mean there can't be future gains. And if you continue on in this negative state of mind, you're only going to make things worse for yourself. Okay? So they're repeating a lot of the messages, and when they do that, Capricorn, Spirit really wants you to get the message, okay? Make a note of that. This card can indicate an out of proportion reaction to loss, real or imaginary, for the sake of melodrama or attention. Five of Cups reversed. Unhappiness is a short phase and will end quickly. Be hopeful but cautious. So I would make a note of that. They've already talked about that. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. Spirit is saying you need to confess, you need to come clean, you're rethinking an approach. This is a card of deception, regret. The truth will be revealed. This is a card of self-deception, keeping secrets again. Imposter syndrome. This card warns that your tricky plan will not work out and whoever attempts it will be exposed. Um, this is a card of maliciousness. So you might have the upper hand over a tricky situation, but you still need to exercise caution. Discretion and discrimination are required, as are diplomacy and maybe even evasive tactics. There is the possibility of deception. Maintain caution and vigilance in all things during this period. Stay open-minded and flexible so that you can respond to changes quickly. You may be experimenting with different plans of action, getting various points of views. But again, you got the Truth card for your Oracle card. You're keeping secrets, self-deception. The truth will be revealed. You may regret something. This is a card of confession, coming clean. Seven of Swords reversed. What else can I tell you? It's Spirit saying, if you're really struggling, take professional advice. Otherwise, you may well lose out. Be cautious of burglary and superficial contracts if you're planning on signing any contracts at this time. Then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation. You have the Page of Pentacles, male or female in a general reading. So the Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So the Page of Pentacles is a card about manifestation, financial opportunity, ambition, skill development. The Page of Pentacles is grounded, loyal, faithful, dependable, reliable, mature, steady, hardworking, responsible. So this card could represent an opportunity, a positive influence. This page is often a young person who is enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He or she may be in education or looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in examinations and interviews. As a situation, Spirit saying you are in a growth phase. So you may be drawn towards education or find other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future awards. So be open to opportunities for personal growth is the message with this card. Pages represent messages, so you may be receiving a message. Okay. You may be receiving a message indicating good news regarding the acquisition of money or material goods. The Page of Pentacles suggests someone who is intelligent, refined, sensitive to the arts, and appreciative of the good life. Ambitious and determined, they are goal-oriented. If this page doesn't represent a person, it can indicate your own worldly ambitions and or a message concerning them. Okay, so this page may be bringing you a message about money, resources, a material matter, or a health issue. It's amazing because you have 3 pages in your reading today. Your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most, is the Page of Swords, upright. So the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, this card represents new ideas, a thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, This is a card of independence. The Page of Swords is someone who is very intelligent, chatty, curious, has a curiosity, mental agility, vigilant, is independent. This card could also represent a clash with authority, maybe. So the Page of Swords is about, again, contracts, details, information. The Page of Swords has a sharp mind. They may be entertaining, but at their worst can be the cause of gossip. This card is asking you to be mindful of all documents, from contracts to application forms. Pay attention to the detail so the information you give is clear and complete. The page can denote irritation and small arguments. More generally, the card can show the need to be vigilant so a situation does not escalate. Spirit saying, take care of the detail and stay in control. Okay? What you hope for or fear the most in your situation. This page might be bringing you news of problems and difficulties, maybe relating to a younger person you know. Your child or younger sibling may have failed a college exam or be in trouble with the law. An element of experimentation is indicated here. Either you or someone else is taking a risk or behaving in a risky manner that might cause problems. This page is motivated by unconventional activity that can cause strife. Overconfidence or the ignorance of youth might also get this person into trouble. Okay? So this page, again, a messenger. You may be receiving a message about a problem, a solution, or some type of gossip. And then your last card is the Tower card, reversed, Major Arcana card. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. So this card says that you are delaying a disaster. You're delaying the inevitable. You're resisting change. You have a fear of change. This card is represented by Mars in astrology. There's a fear of suffering, resisting change, going through a personal transformation with the Tower card. This card implies that the shakeup caused by the Tower is not external, but rather internal and less obvious. Instead of a storm, something happens inside you that creates an epiphany. You're refusing to change old habit patterns, and you will suffer continued disruption in the form of unforeseen difficulties until you finally make some changes in your life. You may be confused about just who and what you are. At a deep level, you're being prepared for the changes that must eventually take place, but you are resisting what your inner self knows already. Once you alter fixed beliefs and limited ideas, you'll enjoy a new sense of freedom. Okay? The Tower card, reversed. So yeah, there's something that you're, an inevitable ending, an inevitable change, Spirit is saying. What else can I give you with the Tower card reversed? More disruptive and chaotic. There's a need to accept the upcoming changes. Some of you may not be able to withstand this pressure. This card could represent having a nervous breakdown. You are advised to take less on board. The process of change has already begun, and not going with the flow will result in stagnation and more problems. And if you're repressing feelings of grief, rage, or disappointment, Spirit is saying let them go and your life will soon improve. Okay? Maybe we'll do your oracle message, the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, number 36. This is this card over on the right over here. When this card is reversed, you may find that your creativity is being blocked, which they've already mentioned. If this is the case, you might need to take more risks and open up to new and different ideas. Go inward to find the feelings that may be causing this blockage. Call upon our Archangel Ariel to help you release old fears and self-limiting limitations. Affirm that you are open to Spirit's love and creative inspiration. This card reverse can also signal problems with intimacy of all kinds and issues of sexual intimacy in particular. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, calming and healing the energy there. Know that real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you, and that you deserve a depth of sharing in your relationships. The affirmation with this card is, my second chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with the gentle waves of intimacy coming my way. And then your last message is number 34. Is it 34 or it might be 31? It looks like a 4 on the card. I think it's 31. Okay. So Mahat, the goddess Mahat, there is great power in telling the truth, Capricorn, and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It's only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to co-create for the highest good. The Egyptian goddess Mahat comes to remind you that if you are willing to do a fearless self-inventory and live authentically with vigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all areas of your life. Being completely transparent with others, although it might at first feel too vulnerable, it is exactly what you need to do now. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and a new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild sweet honey. Your life is exactly where it needs to be. This is a wonderful time of empowered choice making. You are doing all the right things if you follow the invitation of Mahat to live fearlessly in truth. As the arbiter of balance and divine order, she reminds you of the great value of this way of being. The law of karma states that everything comes into balance sooner or later. So trust that in the greater story of your life, all wrongs will get righted. The goddess Ma'et appears with her scales of justice to remind you that you are seeing only one moment in time. The balance of events tips both ways until it comes into coherence with the harmony of the universe. Regardless of this natural rebalancing, it's time to speak up if you see injustice in your world. Mahat says, in order for you to be truly free, everyone must be free. She offers you the alignment task of considering where you may have hurt someone else and how your unconscious projection of how the world should be may have set you up for a transgression even if you were innocent. This is a time of great unraveling, and nothing meaningful will be accomplished without some effort. Another message for you now is to see behind the words of others, especially when you feel they may be withholding truth or acting without awareness. It's important not to enable this. Tell the truth with as much love as you can, even though denial may be swept away in an awkward moment and everyone feels exposed. It's an important way to move forward with compassion. The goddess Mayat reminds you that she is a champion for those willing to course correct and gives you her full support. So that's pretty deep there, Capricorn. Okay, so if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And if you would like your own personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me and we can chat about that. Sending you a big hug. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Take good care, Capricorn. See you next time. Bye.